All right, let's see what we can do with this. We'll get a max pine log up on the mill here. This log, I stripped the bark off it. This log is really, it's kind of 29 to right here. It's 28 across. It does not fit on this mill very well. This end is 28 and 28. It's round. So what we're going to do is we're going to take as much off the top as we can to get it flipped over. And then once we get it flipped over, we're going to move these backstops over this way a little bit, shove the log towards me to kind of get it centered, and then see how many slabs we can get out of it. So this is going to be a good test on these bands and on these guides. See what this cuts like. So I'll show you what I got going on the other side, because this is one of the reasons why these mills aren't made for doing this. So that log dog right there, I cannot get on the log. It'll interfere with the track. That one down there, I think I have it under clipped on low enough so it doesn't. I have my log dog assist clamped in, hopefully to keep it from rolling this way at all. And then I stuck a board under here. You can see that. I stuffed a board under there and clamped that in with that one to hopefully keep it from moving towards us. And if I can get just a couple of cuts off the top with it the way it is, then I can get it flipped over and I think I can deal with it. It's got to be, just as you look down the side here, you can see how tight the clearance is. This side I have a little more clearance, but not a ton. So, you know, when they say like you can cut a 31-inch log, there's no way you're going to cut a 31-inch log on one of these mills. There's just no way. It would have to be a telephone pole, and it would have to be positioned perfectly to be able to mill it. And you know, you'd be trimming it the whole way down. There's no way you're cutting a 31-inch log on this. This is close. Before I took the bark on, it was measuring over 31. There was some spots where I took off some limbs and chunks off the side where it was over 31. Actually out to like 34. So I think I'm okay right now. And what I want to do is I'm going to take some pieces off the top, try to get it manageable, then flip it over and see if I can deal with milling it out. And if I can't, what I'll end up doing is tomorrow I'll come out here with a chainsaw mill and mill his pieces with a chainsaw mill right on the deck. So what we're going to do first is take the top off it, and we're going to get a good look at how these guides run. And one thing that I want to say, my clutch is starting to make that same noise as the other one, and this one's only a week old. So we're going to hope that it doesn't get any worse. It's going to really piss me off if it does, because that's going to mean that there's just something else going on here that I'm not aware of. I cleaned that clutch out before I put the mill away the other day. I blew it out, I brake cleaned it out, and it's starting to make that same binding noise. So we'll see, but let's see if we can get the top taken off this, and we can start dealing with it. So right now I'm up all the way. I'm going to come down, you know, I'm kind of like over 27 here. I'm going to come down and just see where it looks like it's a reasonable cut and where I'm clear. I'm clear right there. Looks like it's a pretty good chunk off. Let's try it right there. All right, so let me get my gloves on. I won't be able to. I'm going to slip around all this slippery bark and crap that I took off this log. See if I get this slab cut off this log. There's no doubt in my mind it's going to be a pretty log. You know, we're starting to deal with, you know, really, to be honest with you, we're doing shit like this that this mill really isn't supposed to do. Let's see how flat it cut. It did cut fairly smooth. There's one little bump right here where this neck down and then neck back out. I'm going to take it back and we're going to see how much lower we can go here. We kind of want to get as much off this side as we can get off this side before we flip it over. And also with our current holding configuration so this log doesn't roll. And there's a little hump right here too, a dinky little one. I can see in the band there's a few waves in it. So I don't think it really matters how thick I take this. Kind of was at like 25. Let's see if I can drop down to 23. See if I'm going to be clear there. I do have a little bit that I can go on the guide still. It does kind of look clear. Yeah. Kind of looks clear there. Let's take it right here. I'm going to go a little slower on this path. Up 2 cranks, almost 3. Shut it off and get this piece off. See how it cut. That was kind of stressing this thing out. It was making all kinds of noise. I probably want to make a hole for this here. I'm going to want to push, I'll give you guys a look here. I'm going to want to push my walnut forward so I can take it off with the Bobcat after and then get these slabs on there too. Probably going to have to spread this out a little bit. No, they're about the same length. It's just like 11 feet long. See if I can get this log pulled over. Danny, be careful, buddy. Be careful. You get around the other side. That's what happens when you get yourself crammed in here. Okay. I wish Now I'm going to want to grab my pickeroo to pull those off. If you deal with big slabs and you don't have a pickeroo, you really should get one. You look this, see what you're looking at here. And a pickeroo looks like this. Make them in other manufacturers. I had a Fiskars one for years. Some of Miskovsky's guys somehow stole it from me. God damn it. Makes moving stuff like this real easy. You can grab it, pull it. What we're going to do is we're going to throw this thing up on here. Slippery. This thing up here. Looks like the second cut went a little better, going a little slower. There's no way that you're going to gauge flatness and perfect cuts based on this kind of log. I'll show you this slab here. Probably going to get a few slabs on this and then shove it over. I'll show you what I'm dealing with. So you got lots of knots. You got lots of different, you're going in between heartwood and sapwood is different thicknesses. There's a lot going on here. And it cut pretty good. It cut pretty smooth. You just feel down it. And I think I'll pause you guys while I flip it over. All right, so coming out of these two knots right here, there's one teeny little bump right here. It's nothing. I can feel it with my hand though. Yeah, overall, it's pretty flat. It did a pretty good job. I don't think that I have the clearance to make another cut. So my clearance issue is over here. I think I'm pretty much all the way over. So it cleared here, be hitting that. Let me see how I look in the beginning. So I was just going to say, if I could clear here, I think it was at about 23. Yeah, that's what that was. So let's go down to 21-ish. No sense in splitting eighths right here. Yeah, it looks really close to being able to clear. I'd like to, if I could get on the slab off this, that'd be great. Think what I'll do, while I get you guys sitting there, let me fire up the 372 and see if I can just skim cut this thing. Hopefully we get a first pull start here, since it ran a little while ago. Nope. All right, I think I can clear for another cut. I think we'll just take another one out of it. The lighter we can make it, the better. So let's just go ahead and fire it up and take another 2-inch slab out of this before we flip it. It is starting to get tippy. See if I can get my dog on it better here. Okay. It's still a little tippy. Huh. That's not clear. I'll try to take one more out of it. It's a little tippy. I gotta hope it doesn't move. I'll have to go real slow. Let's just do it. Let's see, we get the weight out of it, it'll be better. And I want to really pour the water to it. I don't think we're going to clear there. If shit. Back a little bit. It's going to be really close. I got to fire up the saw. I got to try to trim it just a little bit without hitting the mill. No, clear now. All right, it'll clear now. All right, we get a bunch of weight out of it now. Get the slab off. Show you guys what it looks like. Danny, where are you? Danny? 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 Danny! Let me pause you guys 1 second. I gotta find the dog. See if he's in the truck. I'll pause you guys. I'll be right back. This is what we come back to. Look at it. He's sitting in the truck. It's like, I don't like the noise. All right, so I'll take this slab off. The reason I'm cutting them in 2 inches is because that's what the guy wants. So just in case he does end up wanting these are still pretty big. These are huge slabs. Get this slab up on. Make sure you guys can see. Get this slab up on here, and then we'll get that log flipped over. and we'll get it flipped over and we'll see if we can slab it out. Because if I flip it over, I can move it over and I can get my dogs on it. My saw away from here. Try to keep these kind of wow, it's beautiful on this side. Yeah, it's a nice slab. Hopefully we don't hit any metal. I didn't even think about metal. So it does have some waves in it. Could go slower, obviously. I can feel that it's pushing up against the flanges on the back of the guides. You know, while I get you on here, let's see if I can flip this log by hand. I don't know. I don't think I can. It's a pretty big log. But let's try it. You get a drink for strength here. What we're going to end up doing is, whoa, Jesus, slippery ass park. We're going to end up getting these log stops, I think, over this way a little bit. I think I'm going to have to. That's one thing that's kind of unique to Norwood Mill, is that you can do that. One thing I'm not going to be able to do is just plain slab this out. I'm going to have to take the slabs off as I go. So let's see how much of a man I am here. Okay, and something's sticking me here. Okay, I want to get my log dog assist holding it up like this for a second. See if I can see what's holding me. Huh. There's nothing really holding me. I think if I get a good low bite on it, I think I can flip it over. I think I can flip it over. I think it's just some weird knot on the bunk or something. Oh. Okay. Let's see if I can do it. I think I got it, boys and girls. I think I got it. Now, one thing you want to do when you flip a big log like this over is make sure that your dogs aren't anywhere where it can smash into them and stick into them when it comes down, or it's a pain in the ass to get it out. You'll have to what am I trying to say? You'll have to pick it up with a machine to get it out. All right, almost there. Oh, oh, and it's stuck. It's stuck in the, you can tell right now it's stuck in the log dog. Yep. Stuck in that log dog, that one. One thing that Norwood's going to do better at is getting these log dogs so when they are not engaged, they are below these bunks. So one thing's for sure, that far end, this far end down here can go that way. So I'm going to move that stop over, and I'm going to get this shoved that way. This side's nice and clear. If I could keep this end up here kind of where it is, would be okay. Let's take you with me over there. No, stay here. I'm going to move the log dog now, or the log stop, a little bit, and then see if I can push it with the PV, or I'm going to push it with the machine. And what we can end up doing is we're going to end up getting this thing in the right position and getting those log stops all the way down. Right now they're not all the way down, but they will end up all the way down. Should I push? Oh, stupid slippery shit. Huh. Oh, shit. All right, I'm gonna, instead of having you guys watch me struggle this thing, I'm gonna push it around with the machine, try and get it in the right spot. Jesus Christ. So this is what I'm slipping on. I took all the bark off this thing, and I'm slipping on this stuff right here. It's like ice. I'm gonna shove it over with the machine and try and get it in the right spot so we can make some more cuts. So for a second, I'm gonna pause you, and when you come back, we'll hopefully have her in the right spot and be able to start cutting. Okay, so it looks like we got it kind of where it needs to be. So we're going to try it right here. I can tell you one thing: if you need to bring a trim saw with you, don't bring one with a 3/4 wrap on it. I don't think I was intending on doing this today, so that was a mistake. You need one that you can get right in flush to the side, so you can't have a 3/4 wrap like my 372. Let's take the top off it and see what we got left here. Hopefully we can make room and mill this thing out. It's going to be tight. You know, when you measure it, it's not tight, but when you look at it, it's tight. So top cut's going to be around 19-ish, I think. Around 19. Don't want to waste too many cuts on the ass. Around 19. There's a big hole in this limb right here. I don't know what that's going to look like. But let's see if we can take the top off it. Band still feels good. It's wicked sharp. Yeah, let's see if we can take it off at 19. Let's see if we can go down, and hopefully as we go down, we can deal with anything that gets in the way that we need to. So, you know, by measurements, this log should easily fit on this mill. It's just not the case, guys. You know, I don't know how many times I'm going to say it, but, you know, this log's only 28 across. And when you got bumps and this and that and the other thing, 28 across down here, and I think down here, what it is it's fat right here. So I tried to trim a little bit over here, but it's like almost 30 right here for fat. So, you know, if you're going to do one that's going to be 30, it's got to be perfect. So let's see what we can get out of it. Hopefully we only have to make a few cuts and we got everything done. Get his order done. So let's see, that's 19. Looks like a good place to start. I think I can probably take a little bit of guide out of it. Not that much. I want to take a little bit of water out of my delivery here. I don't want to run out. Let's see where that goes. All right, well, so far so good. Let's get this slab cut off here. Probably going to come down an inch from that cut. Probably going to come down 1 inch from that cut. And it cut nice and smooth. I used to stay up in here with these. See if we can take a 1 inch board off it right now to get ourselves a wider piece here. And then we'll drop down 2 inches and take a slab. And we'll see how far we can go. See how low we can go. Feel it here. There are some bumps in it. Yeah, there definitely are some bumps in it. It's not perfect. So that was at 19. Let's just drop to 18. I think I need a little more clearance on my guide from what I saw. Let's see if we take another one off. Not exactly sure how I want to do this slab right here. I think I want to keep this as a top slab to protect it from the sun. So let's get this one out here somewhere. Let's feel what we got. We got a pretty good little hump right there. Pretty smooth the rest of the way though. Not bad at all. It looks like we're going to have clearance issues right here. It just looks that way. I'm just not sure. I know it cleared. Looks like it's going to bump in about right there. You know, just sometimes there's nothing you can do about that. Sometimes you're going to have to cut it with something else. So we'll get it out as wide as we can get it. We'll try to drop down 2 and take one off. I can get a little wider taking off the blade protector here. When you take this off, you want to take off the screw too, because it'll fall out while you're running. I'm starting to get a little buildup on my band, so I'm going to throw the beans to it for water for now. Right now, this log is not dogged down. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, it is. It is dogged down. Let's see how far out we can get it now. So that's the max. Let's see where we were. Looks like we're at 18. So I'm going to come down to 15 and 7/8. 18, 16, 15, 7/8. That gives me a 2-inch cut. It appears I'm clear on this side, but we're going to have to see if we are on the other. So I got a little bit more water going through it now. So I just want to take a look at this side and see how clear it's going to be. All right, so it is going to end up hitting. I'm clear for one more cut. I'm clear for one more cut, and then it looks like it's going to hit on the one after that. And it doesn't look like a big trim job to fix it. It's not too bad. I think I can trim it. So let's cut it out and get the slab off here. It's cutting fine, going kind of slow. And every slab that we get off this thing is the closer we're getting to being done. Looks like our issue is going to be right here at this widest spot. And I can tell there's a little chunk sticking out right here. If I could trim that off, I think I might be able to make it the rest of the log. So let's get this one off here. It's my exercise for the week. Yeah. Like I said, I think I'll be clear for one more cut. That was actually a nice pass. I don't know why, but it really cut nice and smooth on that pass. Maybe because I went a little slower, or maybe because I'm getting into mostly heartwood. I think I'm going to have to get, at some point here, I'm going to have to move these slabs over to get some of them over like here in that hole, make room. Might as well do one now, and might as well pull that saw out, trim that now. The problem is that with the 3/4 wrap on it, it's kind of hitting. Oh, you fucker. Figures. All right. Okay, let's just pull a saw out and see if we can whittle that down a little bit. So it looks like I'm going to be clear on the other side. Give you a good look here while I'm doing it. Hopefully, let's see, she fires right up. Yeah. pretty damn close right there. Yeah, smoke the chain. Smoke the chain. Hit the mill. I hit the mill right here. So man, it's pretty damn close. So let's take another 2 off it. You guys watch here. Let's take another 2. Getting 43 minutes. If I get a couple of 2s off, it would be good, probably. A couple of big wide 2s. Let's take it right here. I think that was, well, it was 15 7/8, I think. Yep. So we'll drop down to 13 3/4 and take a slab. Now let's see what the clearance looks like over there. Man, it's gonna be real tight on the next cut. But I have clearance on this side. It's gonna have to be trimmed. I might get one more cut out of it. Maybe 2. And then it's gonna be really close. Let's just finish it out. Try another one after. $13 3/4. So I'll get this one off. Probably could just make one more cut. I think my problem is going to be over here now. And I could pull this way if I could get rid of that bump. Man, it's going to be really close. That sucks. I wonder if I can, with what's left on this saw from hitting, I wonder if I can whittle that without kicking off the chain. See if we can whittle it away. Maybe I didn't smoke that chain that bad. So let's get this slab off. See if we can make another cut. Ooh. Oh, this one's stuck. These are nice big slabs too. They're like 23 wide. These are nice big slabs. Like this one up there. We're getting into big time la la land here with this size of this. Come on. Sorry, I know you guys can't see me, but I'm struggling with getting this slab in here. All right, let's see what your view looks like. We'll take it down another 2 inches and take another cut. Yeah, you're okay. I think we're close here, guys. We were at 13 3/4 there. So we're going to come down to 13 3/4, 11 3/4, 11 5/8. That should give us a 2-inch piece. Let's get her in the knife. All right, let's see what our clearance looks like. Oh, we were right up against it. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to clear on the next one. It might clear on this one. I don't think I'm going to clear on the next one, and I don't have any room really to come this way. Let me see. Let's cut it out. 2, 3. All right, so what I can do is I can skim this little bump off. I should be able to get that off pretty easy. And if I could shove it this way, like 3, ½ inch, I'd be good. Let's get this slab off and I'll show you the slab because we're going to start getting really long on this. Oh, come on. Come on, baby. I'll show you the cut here in a second. Big monsters. Too bad I could cut this all out into construction lumber right now. Flip it on its side and cut it out. Could almost just give them what I got. So this was hitting like right here. And I got one little bump on the other side. I'm going to pause you guys 1 second. I'm going to trim the other side, see if I can move it, see if we can get one more cut in this video. All right, let's check them out. So here's the one on top here. I'll kind of feed you guys over there. I can't get over there, but here's this one. I'll get you my hand in here for kind of cut quality. See what it's doing here. It's cutting pretty good. This is big, wide slab with my hand in the middle. Pretty piece. These would be awesome workbenches. I think I got it scooted over enough to make a couple of cuts, so we're going to try it. Hopefully, we're not over too far. That's my big concern right now, is that I went that way too far. I hope I didn't. I didn't scoot it much. Wait a second. What's your view like? Oh yeah, you're okay. Let's come back just a little bit. You'll be able to see me pull the slabs off too. Okay, so go ahead and take another cut. Hopefully we don't hit right here. If we do, I'm just going to have to move that way and just barely squeak it over. Let's hope not. Let's see what we got. I think we were at 11 5/8 on the last cut. Should have been right there. Yep. Okay, we're going to drop down to 9.5. I probably have just enough water for a couple of cuts. Just going to go a little less water. Just going a little less water. See if I can get through a couple of cuts here. I'm not going to clear this bump. Damn it. Oh, are you kidding me? So plenty of room over there. I need to go that way. Damn it. This is what you get into when you do this, guys. Trust me. This is what happens when you mill stuff this big. Even only 28 across. I do have room to move it over. Matter of fact, if I just take this and undo the top thing here. Actually, right there. I only need a teeny bit. If I push it over right now, I got plenty of room on the other side. I just need it here. It's easier for me to mill it with a chainsaw at this point. You know, it'd take me like, I don't know, 5-minute, 6-minute passes. I think it might clear there. Might clear there. It's going to be close. I think it will. Let's try it. I was going to trim that too, damn it. And again, not going to clear that one. Son of a bitch. Damn it. I got plenty of room to come over. I need a little bit. Son of a bitch. Just squeak it. Oh, that went a lot. All right, let's leave it right there. Might have to come back too. We'll see. It's going to be really close on the next one. Probably going to want to trim this just a little bit. It's like trim, 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 trim. These are big slabs. Now it's going to be a question of how many he wants. I think I might ask him how many 2-inch ones he's going to want before I cut the rest of this. Because I get like nice 2x material out of this. I have like, well, I have like 2 what I would say are pretty max slabs. 3 big slabs. 3 max slabs. I have 3 really big ones. This one's kind of big, but it's not huge. If I could get through one more cut, it would all be downhill from there. How wide are we right now? That sucks. So less than 2x10s. That have to be 2x8s. But I can't take another cut or I lose the ability to cut 2x8s. So I think, man, I'd like to take one more out of this. I'm going to trim just a teeny bit quick. I'm going to pause you guys while I do it. Let's take one more slab off. All right, I'm going to take a 3 off it right now since it's max. I think I have the room. I think I'm good. Yeah. So I'm going to drop down 3 inches, take a 3 out of the middle of this. He'll love that. And I've got like just enough water for a couple of cuts. So where were we? We were 9.5. Yep. All right. So we're going to come down 8, 7, 6.5, 6 3/8. Take a 3 out of it. Hopefully, yeah, it's just clear. So we're going to try that. Okay, I just need to squeak it towards the camera just about half an inch. Should be good. Yep. Cut it out. This is going to be the last cut that you guys are going to see. One thing that's starting to happen, guys, is that clutch is starting to do the same thing it did before. It's starting to make that clunky noise. That pisses me off. Ugh. This is a nice big slab. This is going to be plenty of wood for him. I don't know if I got left here. Yeah, I got enough left to cut 1x6s there if I want to. I think this is going to be it. Oh, this is a heavy one here, guys. If I could get this up there, it'd be great. I don't know that I can. I think I might have to take this off onto the forks. So, yeah, I'm going to take that one off onto the forks. Well, you can see how good it cut, but that clutch is starting to bang in again. It is. So we got, let's see, We got 4 2-inch ones in the back. We got a couple 2-inch ones in the front. They're still big. They're not small. And then I cut another 3-inch one. I have a 4 and a 3 over there. He wants a 4 and a 3. So we give him those two. And I think what I'll do with the rest of that is flip it on its side and cut 2x6s out of it. I will flip it probably all the way over, mill it to 6 inches off the other side to get rid of a little bit of the wane on the bottom, and then just flip it up on its side and cut 2x6s out of the rest of it. So that's going to conclude today. We got the walnut. The walnut's going somewhere here. Probably grab some of those 4x4s and stick it over there somewhere where it's not in the water, and then I'll worry about these slabs later. So I'm going to take the band off, clean up, and go get ready to watch Augusta. And this ends up being something like, I don't know, something like a $700 afternoon. So I shot 2 videos. This one was an hour. Let's just call it, maybe it was 2 with everything. That one was a little less than an hour. So let's just say 3 hours total. And all this said and done, everything here, the walnut, this, that, you're looking at $700-800. So, you know, it's a decent little afternoon to come out and do it. And I don't even have to move this stuff right now. I could just leave it right here until tomorrow. I got to get the band off because the band will rust, and clean up a little bit and tie the mill down. Not supposed to rain again tonight. It's just supposed to blow. So I will put the cover on the mill and all that, and we'll get back at it tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll probably shoot the video milling that into 2x6s, and then bring him all this stuff. Hopefully my truck will carry it all. That's a pretty heavy log. It's probably well, we didn't mill the whole thing, so, but with those slabs and these slabs, that slab, that's gonna be a lot in the back of the truck. It's gonna be heavy. So we'll see if we can do it. And I charge them for delivery too. But I appreciate the watch, and you get to see, guys, you get to see full-size cutting with those new roller guides. And I mean full-size cutting. This is, you know, max shit on that mill. Max, like trimming stuff to get through it. Big, huge monster cuts. This isn't what I want to do. This isn't my, I don't know what you want to call it, genre. This is not all I want to do, but you know, the money is where the money is. So if he wants big slabs, we'll cut him big slabs. And now we get some big slabs. We'll get them up, drop them off to him, get paid, and we will get this customer out to get these this weekend too. And we had a really nice day. So that's it. And I hope you guys have a great weekend if I don't see you, but hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. This is Pirate Solutions out.